Hello my lovelies and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do Mask and Movies. This is a new series, of course, and of course we're going to kick it off with a pretty well talked about movie that's going on right now. Black Panther. Don't know if you heard about it. Before we get into the movie, let's talk about our mask here real quick. Today I'm going to be doing this one. It is the It's Skin bubble mask. To be perfectly honest, I'm doing this mostly for fun. Anyway, so let's get started. If you are new to my channel, of course, please hit that subscribe button. If you are new to my channel and you're a guy, don't worry. I won't tell nobody. It'll be our little secret. Ooh, bubbles. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm done. So mask is on, so let's get started on the actual movie. If you haven't seen the movie, you should probably go and see it before watching this video. If you're just wondering, hey, should I see it? Yes, you should go and see it. Black Panther, you guys, wow, just the movie was done so well. I'm not gonna lie, when they first announced Black Panther, even in the Avengers series, or wait, Civil War. When they first announced that Black Panther was even going to exist in this movie franchise, I was nervous. Is the best way that I could even possibly explain how I was feeling at that time. I was honestly extremely cautious because it's in movies in the past, black people aren't usually portrayed in a good light, or even in a respectful light. Usually it's a stereotype of, and not even all black people, but usually it's a stereotype of American black people, or it's a stereotype of real African black people. There's really no in between for some reason. And so with that in mind, I was really nervous. I was really nervous because with such amounts of talent in the movie and to such a large scale, like a Marvel series, which means there is potential that Black Panther is going to have another movie. I was scared, nervous, cautious, all of the above. When they announced Black Panther, I was not on the train of this is going to be amazing. I was on the train of please don't fail. So yeah, there you go. That was my initial thought. Wow, this is getting really scary really quickly. But whatever. Keep talking about Black Panther. So, with that said, I did go to the night of Black Panther's release. I was pleasantly surprised and pleased, and oh my gosh, they touched on viewpoints that I personally have been wondering and thinking about in my daily life consistently. So kudos to every single person that worked on Black Panther, because it was definitely a collective effort. The respect that went into this movie, you can really tell. There was heart, there was thoughtfulness. The characters were all different. You saw different kinds of people, not just black people, but people in these movies, or in this movie, and each of them has their own type of growth. Now, caution, it's not a perfect movie, and I know I could absolutely be crucified because this is the internet, but it's not a perfect movie. There were areas in which that they could have done better. For example, there was this one line in the movie. There's this one line, and I cracked up so hard, and I'm sure the people around me were very confused. They put their things together, and one of the main characters pops up, and she goes, "My king, my love." I was like, what the left field was that? Oh my gosh, it was just so random. Like, I was like, what? That was one of those parts in the movie where I was like, please show, don't tell kind of thing, because there was no chemistry that built up to that. There was no talking about this dude beforehand that built up to this to let you know that she was even infatuated with someone in any kind of way. It just came out of left field. And then they never talk about it again, except for around the end of the movie where it just comes out of flipping nowhere again, where you're like, oh right, they're a thing. But there's nothing in the movie that really lets you know that they're really a thing, except for around the end of the movie where they're just like, hey, we're a thing again. And I was like, are you really though? Are you really? Anyway, also, there's a guy. He is the gentleman who played in the movie Get Out. He is a very, very interesting actor. Okay, so his name is Daniel Kaluuya? I killed that name. I butchered it. It's dead now. But he played as Wakabi. All you know about him is that his parents died by the hands of Claw, and that's pretty much it. And again, that was one of those parts in the movie where I was like, please show, don't tell, kind of thing. I do enjoy the way that the movie opened, but I felt like there was, you needed something before or like right, you needed something either before or after it to show that Claw came in and what kind of actual devastation he caused, because really I could not connect personally to their pain or to this particular character's pain, Mr. Wakabi, because he just comes in and he's just like, my parents died because of Claw, so bring him back, dead or alive. But then he comes back home to Chaladas after going on the mission to get Claw, because yeah, Claw. But of course, Claw fails, or wait, no, Claw succeeds. T'Challa does not. But he doesn't succeed in like the most exciting way possible. I mean, if we're being perfectly honest, this dude gave Claw a run for his money. Like, literally. Claw is hilarious. I am very sad of what they did to Claw because, and I understand why they did it, but I'm not gonna lie, I would not have been upset if we saw more of Claw for the rest of the movie. Just saying. Anywho, but he comes home and he's utterly devastated or pissed off or something. He's just like, you failed me. And I'm like, this dude's been at it once. Like, his father apparently had 30 years to catch Claw, which I will admit is a really long time, but when you have someone who's brand new to getting this person, you can't expect them to automatically get it on the first try, especially when you have another person who's been at this for much longer and they didn't even get this person. And apparently, I think they were friends. I'm not sure how close of friends they are in the movie because, again, it's the movie. This is one of those show don't tell moments that I wish they had more of, because they just show him, they introduce him just out of the blue. And he's wearing blue, so that helps me because it was so out of the blue. He's wearing blue. Wow. This is so dumb. Anyway, he makes some very crucial decisions and I'm just like, I need more of him to know him so that way I can understand why he's doing these things, because yeah. And then there's this other character. His name is Killmonger. He is interesting the moment, every single moment he is on the screen. He grabs your attention. He holds your attention. And I love villains like this. Love, 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 love. This is the reason why I like villains like the Joker. Villains that make a point. They have an interesting point of view that when you really get down and think about it, they're just like, I mean, he's right though. But it's the way that they go about it that makes them the villain. So, in their minds, and in a lot of other people's minds too, which is why they're able to get so many people behind them, they are right. And then I love how this movie speaks on loyalty. And this is something that hit me personally and probably won't hit a lot of people, but it speaks on loyalty. Like, where does your loyalty lie? Does it lie to your country? Does it lie to a specific person? Does it lie to a race? This is something that I personally enjoyed the way and the respect that they gave to this particular topic. I'm interested to know your thoughts on the movie, of course, because give me a second. I need to be serious for a half a second. Oh my gosh, the bubbles! I'll be right back. I'm gonna go wash my face and then we'll continue talking. And I'm back! Haha! Did you miss me? Okay, if you were wondering about the mask, my skin feels extremely dry, but also it looks brighter. But let's be honest, I was mostly doing it for the bubbles. I mean, that is the entire reason of why I was wearing that mask. Bubbles! Killmonger. Right. I loved him. I loved his character. I'm not gonna lie. There's a shirt going out right now, and it's called Killmonger's Queen. As much as I love Killmonger, there is no way on earth that I would be Killmonger's queen, because there's a moment in the movie that even I saw it coming. I saw it coming. I was like, ooh, that's not gonna end well. Yeah, there's no way on earth I'm going to be Killmonger's queen. I mean, love you from a distance. Just that kind of thing. So yeah, just no. Anywho, but he's amazing. He's amazing. Please go see the movie, if only just to see his and T'Challa's, I should probably say his, Michael B. Jordan and Chadwick Boseman. I'm probably saying that in the weirdest way possible, but their performances are fantastic. He has a sister, Chadwick Boseman, also known as T'Challa. He has a sister. Shitty makes me laugh. Shitty is hilarious. Okay, so I went, and the first night we went to go and see this movie, I was with my brother. There's a scene, and of course, it has to do with the suit, but she's showing him around, her brother. She's showing Chadwick Boseman, T'Challa, around her lab, and showing him the new stuff that he's going to be working with as Black Panther. And she's showing him, she's about to show him some new products, and she looks at his feet, and he's wearing one of those sandals. Okay, you all know those sandals that are like, they have leather, and they're kind of, how can I put this? Ugly? they're the kind of sandals that I'm just, oh, no, burn them. And her reaction is so perfect. And she's just like, what are those? My girl, she reminds me of me. Even my brother. Okay, so there's another scene, and she's like, okay, she's showing him the new suits, and she's like, all right, hit the suit, and he hits the suit. The suit goes flying, because of course it's Chadwick Boseman, he's Black Panther, he's strong, so the suit goes flying. She brings it back. She's like, why'd you hit it that hard, you crazy person? Anyway, so suit goes flying. She brings it back, and she's just like, fine. Hit it in the same spot. And she starts filming. And T'Challa turns to her and he's like, you're filming this? And he's like, or she's like, of course, for scientific purposes. Oh, the next moment that happens is such a moment that I would personally do. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, it's hilarious. It's fantastic. I love her. Then you also have Angela Bassett, who plays T'Challa's mother, and Ramonda. Personally, for an actress as Angela Bassett, I wanted to see more of her. We didn't get to see her a lot in action. We got to see her be motherly, which is nice. But I know Angela Bassett. I'm just letting you know, if you were going for Angela Bassett, you might be a little disappointed because you don't get to see her very much. I mean, she's in there, and she looks gorgeous. You look gorgeous, Angela, if you're even watching this. Which you probably aren't, but if you are, you look gorgeous. Now, there is another character, and this is a woman. Her name is Okoye. Oh my goodness. Okoye is fan-flippin-tastic. This woman has some of the best lines, not aside from, like, some of the best female lines. Let me put it that way. Some of the best female lines, aside from the sister, she has some of the best female lines. Wow. But she's also one of the person, okay, so you know the woman that I was talking about earlier that comes out of the beads and then she's just like, my love. I was like, she's that one. She is amazing. She knows how to use that stick. You're gonna excuse the fact that I call it a stick, but spear, if you so will. She knows how to use that bad boy. That woman is amazing. And then I love the way that they portrayed women in battle. Ah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic to watch because you get to see women actually use strategic measures to defeat or bring down a person in battle. And not just one person, several people in some cases. These women are... I love their battle scenes, but Okoye in particular, she has some of the best lines. She's so matter of fact, straight to the point, really is the no BS kind of person. You're not gonna really pull one over her eyes. She's definitely gonna keep you on task, on the mission. She is, but she's also not a person that is going to just be bland, if that makes sense. You really get to flesh out her character a little bit, which is fantastic, which is what I wanted from some of those other characters, which is what I wanted from their relationship. Is that pretty much what I wanted to say? Oh, yeah, okay, but there is this one thing, and maybe you guys can clarify down in the comments if you notice this. In the scenes, there's a specific scene where the king has his throne room? I don't know. It's like a council room where you have the king and all of the leaders of the tribes, and of course the guards. Mr. What's-his-face? Mr. What's-his-face? Wakabi. I never understood why he's in that room. There's this fight scene for the throne earlier on in the movie, and you see who the fighters are, but you also see who the leaders are and who speak for the for that tribe. So if you paid attention to that particular scene, you'll notice that all of the leaders are in that room and sitting. But none of their fighters are in that room, except for Mr. Wakabi. None of the fighters are sitting except for Mr. Wakabi, and I don't understand why he's in that room. Except to cause conflict. I know, but this is where my brain gets out of movie development section and goes into, but really though, because when you really think about it, he's a fighter. He's not the leader of that tribe. So I'm wondering, why is the movie seeming like he has more authority than he does? Does that make sense? Maybe it doesn't. They need to flesh out how the tribes work up under the kingship. I hope I'm explaining myself okay. Because if I'm being straight up honest, he had no reason to be in that room except to be what he was for the plot. Plots are important, but you also need to connect it with some way of thought. Like, it can't just be, well, the plot says. You know what I mean? So, okay. Yeah, so that's something that's bugging me personally because I analyze movies. If you're wondering if you should go and see the Black Panther movie, if you haven't figured it out by now, yes! Oh my goodness, yes! It just, yeah. I'm getting the Steelbook version. I've already decided. I'm getting this on Blu-ray, DVD. I don't have a 4K TV, so I have absolutely no reason to get that. But I'm getting the Steelbook version. I'm getting a poster if I have to get it from the movie theater or the internet or some other movie theater. I'm going to get a poster. And I'm going to get the Funko, little Funko people. I've already gotten the released soundtrack. We'll touch on that in a second. The released Black Panther album that for the movie. Okay, we're going to touch on that now. They released this, and it's the Black Panther album, but what you need to know is that it is music from and inspired by the movie. Keep in mind it's inspired. That's the key word. Inspired. You know how I told you that sometimes in movies and things, and usually in product placement, when it comes to black people, for some reason, they assume that some people are stereotypes? I feel like that's kind of what ended up in the soundtrack, if I'm being straight up honest. I think this gentleman's name is Kendrick Lamar. He is a rapper, and for people who enjoy rap, his lyrics are enjoyable for those who enjoy that. But I don't. Yeah, Oops, whoops, whoops. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's a song in here, All Stars. I enjoy the song All Stars, which was the song at the end of the movie. I enjoy the song Pray For Me, which is, I think, the song that they played in the casino scene. And he does those songs, but this version for me personally was kind of a letdown because I was expecting the actual African beats from the movie, and this is what I got. I just wish they didn't. I wish they didn't. Like, if I'm buying the soundtrack for the movie, it probably means that I want the music from the movie. Some of these songs on here, they have like a little bit of versions that were in the movie, but then they like put words over it, and it's really the words that I don't like. So yeah, I mean, you can say it's because you don't like rap, you're not really a rap person, and blah. Yeah, you're probably correct. If you enjoy rap, you'll probably enjoy this. If you do not, you're probably not. There you go. But, and I'm going to link this down below, they do have the original musical instrumental version of the soundtrack on Amazon. I've already downloaded it. It's fantastic. It is on Amazon. I'm linking it down below. You can get it for $9 and something cents, and you get all of the songs that were instrumentals in the Black Panther movie. I've already downloaded it. In fact, what I'm planning on doing is just creating a playlist on my phone, and it's going to be called Black Panther because I'm going to have songs from this, because of course I said there are some songs on here that I enjoyed. Then I'm going to have the soundtrack, and then there are also some songs because there was a song called Hangover by PSY, Psy. So he does a song that I enjoyed, and it's featured in the South Korea part of the movie, and it's hilarious, or I enjoyed it, so I'm definitely going to put that song in there. And then there were a couple of other beautiful songs that were more made by actual African artists, not African American artists, that I'm also going to put in that playlist on my phone. If you are interested in those songs, I'm going to link them down below just for you guys, because I want to allow for people to get the music as much as possible, and not just this, not just this. This is good, but this is only good for a certain genre of people, and I feel like what this movie did best was it did not alienate people. It reached out to people as if they were people, and not just based on the color of their skin or based off of their different backgrounds or a very specific background. And I enjoyed that of this movie. In fact, that was one of my fears, is that this movie would not speak to me because it would stereotype me. It spoke to me as if I was an individual. So take that what you will. So yeah, that's actually going to be it for this video. If you liked it, please do leave comments, leave your feedback. Please tell me what you thought about the movie. Tell me what's in your brain cells. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please comment down below. Make sure to share this video with your friends, your family, anyone else whom you might like. And make sure, is that it? Is that it? I don't know. Check out another video, and until next time, stay lovely, you guys. Bye!